this last game before the break is a tough one for most players around the NHL. How did you like your team's response after Vegas and coming away with the win here in this one?
Well, I really liked our response, obviously. I just thought we stayed with the game plan. I said to the guys before the game, give us 3 hours of your best work, and we'll come out of here with 2 points. And they were. I just thought that we didn't deviate from the way we're going to play. I thought our 2 best games on this trip against 2 of the highest octane type of teams, Colorado and Dallas, and we shut them down to not a lot. So real good team effort right there. Our power play scored a big goal for us, and I thought our composure way at the end of the game and our attention to details down on the right side of pucks, just playing that way, we deserve to win today.
What do you make of goals like that? I mean, both of the goals before the empty net are obviously ones that maybe people would say, oh, hey, lucky bounces. But is it nice to sometimes see those go in because you do have other opportunities that don't go in? Yeah,
absolutely. I thought we had some really great A's and didn't capitalize on them, or they got a save or we missed the net or whatever. And then you get one of those. And I always say if you just keep working and you keep playing the right way, it usually – at the end of the day, it's going to even out. I always use the term the hockey gods, but it just does. And I thought we were playing the right way, and obviously they got the first goal. And I liked our bench. We didn't deviate. We just said, hey, just keep playing. That's all they're getting tonight, and that's all they did. And we were able to get one, and then obviously the power play got us a big goal.
How about Devon Toews? What stands out from his NHL debut?
Well, he was really composed. His skating, that separates him from a lot of guys, and he can go back, get pucks, and then when you have that ability to go separate yourself with your skating to go get pucks, then it's a lot easier to exit the zone. I thought he was outstanding tonight in his first game, and he looked composed, and he didn't look nervous at all. And tonight, if I had to rate all the defensemen, he would be ranked up there as one of the better ones.
I'd like to get your take on Leo Komarov. We talked about him early on when he was really clicking offensively with Valtteri Filppula, but the grit that he showed in this game and getting under the skin of Radulov and then capping it off with an empty netter, that has to be the kind of player that you're also looking night in, night out for your team.
Absolutely. Leo is exactly as advertised. He gets under the skin of other players and good players. And obviously Radulov took 4 minors today, and 2 of them with Leo. And he does so many of those intangible things. He gets people off their game, and that's a very effective tool to have. It's not necessarily skating or passing, but it's a tool that is very, very helpful for teams to win. And he does that. He kills penalties. Great teammate and a true pro. And that's when we got him this summer. He's exactly as advertised. And obviously Lou knew him in Toronto, and he's been great with young Ho-Sang, him and Phil on that line. They've been great for him on and off the ice, and that's the type of culture we're trying to create on the island. And you see the good young players that we have, and so you get the veterans, the right veterans, and the good young players, and good things are going to happen.
3-1 on this road trip, a successful road trip heading into the break. What does this say about your team and where you are through 35 games?
Well, I think you always look at Christmas time and where you are. If you're right in the mix, then I think you're going to be in the mix. You feel like you're going to be in the mix, and it forces everybody to take notice. And the games are going to get harder, but I think through this, we've played a lot of good teams, and we haven't been overwhelmed. And that's, to me, a real good sign for a team that, is still learning who we are. I think we're starting to get a reputation of a team that, plays hard night in and night out, can defend. And if we can get little aspects of the power play to get, hit a little bit more and get a big kill when you need it, and, just get all lines, hitting for a while, we could be really right back in the mix, and we're there anyways, but we could stay in the mix and make it real tough for us to not be in the mix.
Coach, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on the win. Merry Christmas. We'll see you at Barclays Center in a couple days.
Absolutely, and Merry Christmas to everybody out there. We got great fans. Obviously, my first year in the island, how passionate they are. We love you guys, and have a good Christmas.